Today's episode we're going to be covering Kiva, and here we go. Kiva was a female human who became a commander in the Lucene Alliance. She is the daughter of another high-ranking officer named Masim, who was one of the hierarchies of the Alliance. This encompasses Earth's limited intelligence on her background. She claims her only interests are in the well-being of her people, but will ruthlessly kill as a show of force if someone fails her. Kiva led a faction of the Lucene Alliance, which Colonel David Telford infiltrated as a double agent. She discovered his true identity and used the Gua'uld brainwashing technology to make him a mole in her employ. Following the end of his assignment and reassignment to the Icarus Project, he began funneling information on the Stargate's 9th chevron to her. They regularly met on Earth so she could retrieve any relevant documents. When the Icarus Project was on the verge of dialing the 9th chevron, the Lucene Alliance, presumably consisting of forces under her command, attacked the Icarus base in an attempt to capture it. However, Dr. Nicholas Rush dialed the 9th chevron, and the personnel left on the base traveled to Destiny. Meanwhile, the attack on the base combined with the gate drawing energy from the Nequadria core caused the entire planet to explode, destroying the 3 hierarchs in orbit and the invasion force. In the months that followed, Kiva's faction found another planet with the Nequadria core and recreated the Icarus Project, intending to travel to Destiny and take it for herself. However, they lacked one crucial component necessary to dial the 9th chevron, the power regulation equation developed by Eli Wallace. Their work was stalled until Rush used the ancient long-range communication device to take over Telford's body in an attempt to infiltrate Kiva's group. Due to his lack of knowledge in the procedures, he was easily discovered. Kiva kidnapped him and forced him to provide what they needed to dial Destiny. Though the Tok'ra managed to discover the planet's location and mounted a rescue, Rush had already advanced their work far enough to dial Destiny. But since he had not the time to complete his work, the planet exploded, killing more than 2/3 of Kiva's group, and leaving her with only a few dozen people on Destiny. On Destiny, Kiva's faction quickly managed to gain a foothold. She took some members of the Destiny expedition hostage, keeping Colonel Everett Young from retaliating and creating a stalemate. The stalemate broke when the ship was jeopardized by a binary pulsar. As Kiva had control of the section of the ship needed to reinforce the shields, she was able to leverage this for complete control of Destiny. Once Young turned over control, Telford, his brainwashing having been broken by Young, attempted to return control to Rush. However, he was caught in the act by Kiva, and they both shot and wounded each other at the same time. After Lieutenant Tamara Johannesson was wounded in a shootout in the infirmary, a team of doctors led by Dr. Brightman were brought in as replacements. However, they could not save her, as the bullet had lodged in her liver. After her death, Danik took command before being shot by Jin as a result of Danik's irrationality.